That was really scary.
We're on Nusa Ceningan, which is one of 3 islands which lies off the coast of Bali in Indonesia.
Although Nusa Ceningan is the smallest of the 3 Nusa Islands, today we're going to show you the best things to see, what to do, and some amazing cafes you can eat and stay at.
You're going to be so surprised at all the incredible things that you can do on such a small island.
So come with us. We are starting our day at a very well-known spot in Nusa Ceningan. It's probably on your list for when you're visiting here. We're at Blue Lagoon, and it really is as beautiful as it looks. There's a couple of cafes you can enjoy the view from here, and it looks like they're building one in the background too. It's free entry and there's a place to park your bike outside, and right nearby there's a really beautiful beach that we'll take you to after. For now, we're just going to enjoy the beautiful views of Blue Lagoon.
We're here right now during high tide, and it's kind of turned Blue Lagoon into White Lagoon because the waves are crazy and the white water is just covering it. Usually during a mid or lower tide, it's way calmer and amazing and blue and beautiful. There's a small little walking trail that we're going to take now, and we're just going to go see where that leads.
So cool, you can see like the beautiful blue ocean. Oh, you can see some sprays as well. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
I guess this is like Nusa Ceningan's answer to the Devil's Tears on Nusa Lembongan. This place looks cool.
Oh wow. Wow. Look at this. It's that strong enough, we can pull you back in. That was really scary.
Okay, we got a little bit wet when the wave came over the top there. We ran away, our bag got soaked. Luckily, it's kind of water resistant. Our drone, our camera, everything seems to be pretty dry. But I think we're now going to go to a cafe and wait for everything to dry off a little bit.
This is definitely your warning that if you do come for a walk at Blue Lagoon and come to this, whatever it is, Ceningan's Devil Tier, be careful. Don't stand too close to the edge because it can drench you, and worst case scenario, it can pull you in, and that's...
Yeah, you don't want that.
You don't want that.
So yeah, we're going to go dry off now. One good thing to come out of this after getting absolutely drenched is not only a lesson learnt, but also the knowledge that our backpack keeps things pretty dry.
It's pretty water resistant.
Yeah, so if you want to know which one we have, check the description. Like we said, for now, we're going to go to a cafe. We were going to go to a beach that's really close by, but it's actually been engulfed by the ocean being such a high tide, so I think it's time for an iced coffee. Even after grabbing lunch and spending a bit of time swimming and soaking up the sun, relaxing at Sea Breeze Cafe, the ocean is still too high. So we've now come to another spot on the island where it can't affect us. We're at one of the highest points, which is Ceningan Cliff, and there's a cafe up here with this incredible lookout. There's a pool, and I think we'll probably grab a coconut or something because we might as well sit and take in these incredible views.
It really is so beautiful here. You can see Nusa Penida right behind me. It just looks beautiful.
Would you fancy your chances swimming there?
Swimming to Penida?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel like I could, but I feel like when you're doing it, it's probably much harder.
Yeah, I think you'd start swimming to there and you'd end up.
It looks short.
Over there.
It looks shorter, but I actually think it's quite long. We did come here with good intentions of getting a coconut, but unfortunately they had run out of coconuts. So what else can you expect to do when it's like an infinity pool, beautiful views, you're the only people here? We got a cold beer. And it's worth it. Honestly, it's hard to understand why this place is empty. It was a little bit tricky to get to. The road isn't amazing.
No, it is a path. It's not mud.
It's not a mud road, but it's definitely unstable.
It's all pothole.
Yeah.
The road is one big pothole.
It goes from like smooth road to like just kind of
uphill.
rubbly road.
Yeah,
but in our eyes it was worth it because this view of Nusa Penida in a pool, basically infinity pool looking over, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, this is amazing. The view here is incredible.
Yeah.
The bay that it looks out onto is Gamut Bay on Nusa Penida.
But wow, it is so beautiful here.
Makes us miss Nusa Penida.
Yeah, we're looking over at it thinking maybe we should go back again. If you haven't seen our Nusa Penida vlogs, you should definitely check them out.
Yeah, we show you everything else that you can do on Nusa Penida. And this is the final island that we're yet to cover.
Yeah.
These islands are so beautiful. I love them.
You shouldn't miss them on your trip to Bali.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed our drink and the beautiful views that came with it. And now we're going to check out something we've not done before and it looks pretty interesting. We're going to head to a cave.
We've arrived at the restaurant which has a bit of a cave. Don't know, he said it's about 60 meters walk down, so
hopefully not too bad.
Yeah, hopefully it's okay on the old legs, but we're going to take a walk down there and then I think it's a nice thing to buy a drink or something here afterwards and not just go to the cave and leave. Let's figure out where it is.
I feel like we're not wearing the right shoes.
No. Okay.
Wait.
Definitely be careful if you try doing this as well. But I guess we're going to show you whether it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
You got this.
I feel like it looks further than it is. No way.
There's light at the bottom.
No. I mean, I know we said we were going to come to a cave.
What did you expect? Not a cave?
I'm scared of that.
Let's do this.
You okay down there?
Yeah. And I made it through the cave. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And they don't charge to come down to the cave either, but I think it'll be customary to get a drink at the top. It wouldn't feel right to then just get on the bike and leave. So yeah, there we go. Here's the cave. And it comes with more of those incredible views of Nusa Penida that we saw at the other bar. And if you come into the other bar, it kind of makes sense to come to both because they both offer something a bit different and unique and they're pretty cool. Now I've got to try and navigate that back up again. Danielle decided not to come, freaked her out a little bit. It's not that bad, but it is a bit of a sketchy climb down. Let's do it.
It's not a bad route down. Ooh. Oh. I think I need to sit down.
Let's get a coconut in, yeah. Well played.
The owner's son came over and challenged Matt to a game of Connect 4, and Kutut won several times. I didn't happen to catch Matt winning on camera. Kutut is only 5 years old and he's so amazing at this game. It's now time for us to head off from Park Cave Cafe, and honestly, if you're on Nusa Ceningan, even Lembongan, you have to come here. The family are so sweet and it's such a good place to come for a beer, look at the views of Penida. We 100% recommend it here. If you're looking for the reward of going to those two beautiful cafes, the beautiful views, the amazing family and the really cool caves, it comes with a little bit of risk, like this road. We have made our way back to Secret Beach on Nusa Ceningan, and although that tide has dropped a little bit, the waves are still pretty crazy. It looks like you can swim, looks a little bit more tame, but we're gonna go and check it out and show you this beautiful beach. Maybe I spoke too soon about the waves. We came down to the beach for a nice little mini beach walk because it's not a huge beach, but the waves have picked up again and yeah chaos.
We must have caught it just at kind of like the end of one of the big wave cycles.
Yeah.
Because now, yeah, they are back.
You can see the waves in the background. Whoa!
I don't think we're going to be swimming here, but we can dip our feet in.
Yeah, it's a nice little paddle. I'm honestly mesmerised by these waves. It is crazy.
Are they getting bigger?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool beach to come and watch the waves if it is like that.
It is a pretty cool beach for that.
And the sand's nice and soft.
Yeah.
There's not too many rocks and things. Let's not sit over there.
Oh my god.
These waves are crazy.
We have come to Mahana Point for a delicious coconut, and guys, the waves, it actually scares me. The waves.
I think we've been traumatised from earlier.
Yeah, we were traumatised from Blue Lagoon. Oh god, yeah. So the waves here are so crazy. I don't know if it's always like this, because you can usually jump from this bar and do cliff jumps and stuff, which looks really cool.
Two that you can do.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to, unless the waves calm down before we leave.
Like
in that case,
like right now, it's actually pretty calm.
Yeah. Is it?
Kind of, but you can see the big ones building up. We'll show you the force of some of these waves because it is wild.
It's a cool place to come for a coconut or a beer.
Just to look at the beautiful ocean.
Yeah, the ocean just looks amazing.
Yeah.
Now that we've shown you some of the incredible things that you can do on Nusa Ceningan, we'll just tell you a little bit about how to get around the island. If you've already seen our Nusa Lembongan vlog, then this information is going to be pretty much the same, but just in case you haven't, we've rented a scooter. I don't know if you can see it there. She's a little bit beat up, but actually not too bad. We've got 2 helmets, and they're pretty new, so that's always good. We rented it for 800,000 for 10 days. Yeah. Which about 80,000 per day, £4 per day. If you don't want to drive a scooter, you can get taxis. That is one of the more expensive ways to get around the island, and it's quite difficult. You can't use Grab or anything like that here, so you have to kind of stand around and flag one down, wait for a taxi, or hire a driver. The other thing that makes it very easy to get around is that Nusa Ceningan, just like Nusa Lembongan, is a very small island. So if you really wanted to, you're just a stone's throw away from a really nice beach or the viewpoint. You can always walk to where you want to go and restaurants and things. So yeah, we've decided to go for the bike, but you can walk or get taxis if you need to.
We hope that you've enjoyed exploring Ceningan with us.
We've had the best day driving around the island, seeing all the amazing things that you can do here. If you haven't seen them already, we have already explored and made vlogs on Nusa Penida and Nusa Lembongan. And if you want to see those videos, you can do so here
And here.
But for now, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.